Hello everyone, my name is Nahan Awang, ID number 191300091. Okay, now I will explain about the development of curriculum in Indonesia. The second one, early curriculum format in 1947, namely learning plan or rencana pembelajaran. The beginning of the curriculum was formed in 1947. The main characteristic of this curriculum to form the characteristic of the humans in order to be the same position in the other nation. And the second one, 1952. Indonesian experience curriculum improvement rencana pembelajaran terurai. So in this curriculum by Rencana Pembelajaran 1952, the characteristic of this curriculum is the material of the teaching dealt with the issue that relate to the daily life. And the three is 1964 education plan or Rencana Pendidikan. Educational plan is the characterized by the learning program which focus on moral development Pancawardana, namely morality, intelligence, art, skill, and physical development. Okay, number 4, 1968. The curriculum was the replacement of the curriculum 1964. It changed the education structure from the Pancawardana into the development of the 5 basic principles of Indonesian, namely Pancasila, basic knowledge, and particular skill. Number 5. Okay, number 5, 1975 curriculum emphasizes the goal of the education to be more efficient and effective method, material, and the goal of the teaching are present producer instructional system development or prosedur pengembangan sistem instructional or PPSI. Okay, number 6, 1984. Curriculum of 1984 curriculum employs skill approach. They emphasize the teaching and the process. It views learner as learning subject. The learners are directed to observe, clarify, diskusi, report, and the object that they study. Number 7, 1994 curriculum. So this curriculum, therefore it influenced the learning distribution time system, and the semester system was changed into the required. It is expected to provide the opportunity for student master a lot of the subject matter. Unfortunately, the implementation of the 1994 curriculum created several problems in society because of the large number of the subject matters, nation, and local subject. Okay, number 7, competency-based curriculum or KBK. Competency-based curriculum is a set of the plan and rules about the competencies that must be achieved by a student. It focuses on the result and the effect of the learner. And the second one, diversity that can be manifested to fulfill the need. Number 9 is school-based curriculum or KTSP. So, okay, in this curriculum, government regulation enlightened a nation educational standard, namely contact standard, process standard and competency standard, and educational personal standard and infrastructure standard, and the last educational assessment standard. Number 10 is 2013 curriculum K13 is affect the extensions of the SBC in several components. The main purpose of this curriculum is to save the individual who are faithful in God, good in character, confident, successful in learning, responsibility citizens, and positive contributor to civilization and positive contribution to the civilization. Ministry of Educational and Cultural 2012. So let's see the model of curriculum and the syllabus. There are the curriculum, the psych model, subject, content, learning and content, and the problem content, the psych. There are at the least there the keyword that can be identified in definition, namely objective, what the student need to achieve the end of the educational program. Content courses are offered as a means to decide and assessment tool to measure whether intended goals have been achieved. And the last is the comparison of curriculum in Indonesian and American. The educational system in Indonesian and American is very much different, where Indonesian is more concerned with the final grade than a learning process, and American is more concerned with a process, because if the process is good, it will get a good result too. Thank you.